Well, more details are emerging of the doomed AirAsia flight that crashed last month.
That's right. CBS News transportation correspondent Jeff Pegues joins us from Washington. So, Jeff, what are you hearing is the latest?
Well, today we're hearing from Indonesian officials who believe the plane may have stalled as it was climbing to 6,000 feet per minute. They say it was climbing at 6,000 feet per minute, and this is something that we reported, something similar to what we reported about 3 weeks ago. And now what's happening is these investigators are getting the data from the flight data recorder as well as the cockpit voice recorder. They are analyzing that data and compiling the data, and now we're learning some of the details of what they're finding. And one thing today, and this is a pretty significant development, they are saying that this plane was climbing at a rate of 6,000 feet per minute.
So Jeff, could that rapid climb cause the pilots to lose control of the plane?
Well, it could. We spoke with a pilot of an A320 who says that at that rate of speed, it's just not sustainable for that kind of plane. He says that A320 was not made to perform in that way. And just keep in mind, the average speed of a commercial airliner is between 1,000 and 2,000 feet per minute. So this 6,000 feet per minute figure is really remarkable.
And Jeff, I think a lot of people are going to be wondering, and you've covered the transportation industry for years, but I think for the audience here, they're probably wondering, why didn't the pilot send out a distress signal or a mayday?
Well, that's one piece of this puzzle here. It is confounding, especially when you hear some of the details of what may have been happening in this cockpit, and that's what we're hearing from investigators. Yesterday, they announced that terrorism wasn't an issue, and they determined that from some of the sounds coming from the cockpit. What they also determined from the sounds coming from the cockpit, and again, they're getting this from the cockpit voice recorder, is that the pilots had, or at least seemed to have, their hands full with the weather. So there was a lot going on in that cockpit before that plane went down.
Yeah, in fact, I mean, you know, now that you say that, I know that I've read in the past that typically pilots, it's aviate, navigate, and then communicate is the very last thing that they worry about. So it would definitely seem if they were climbing 6,000 feet per, well, that's insane.
Right.
Yeah.
We're waiting to hear more on what they find for the cause. Jeff Pegues, thanks very much.